looking now. Hold on.
So I've had a busy morning going into afternoon, trying to get access to the driver's side belt tensioner, because one of the things I discovered was that it was stuck, so it wasn't going to act like a belt tensioner anymore, which is very dangerous if you're driving it on the road. So here's the pieces that I pulled out of the car to get access to it. You'll notice, okay, there's a footwell piece that I had to pull out. And then over here, we had the plastic piece that, the trim that covers the seat belt. This one here is the passenger side seat tensioner, which right now is working as normal. But we go over, oh, yeah, let's go over here. Again, I had to pull the footwell piece out, and the side trim here, I had to pull that out also. Of course, I managed to break some fasteners in the process, but I can get replacements for those. This here is the seat belt that is not behaving properly. Seat belt retentioner. See, it's just loose, and that would be deadly in a car wreck. So removing, in a lot of cars, just removing this side trim here would do the trick. Not so in this case, because there is this piece here. This is between the back that has the battery and all the electronics that go with that, and the front. And this is a rear speaker that is by default from the factory not installed. If I wanted to, I could take this cover out and put in rear speakers. I may do that, I don't know. But let's get it driving. So the other piece that I had to remove was, there's a piece of carpeting that goes over this. Let me kind of show you the pieces that are still missing from that, or not still missing, but are removed from that. This is the piece of carpeting that was overlaying it, and on top of it was this piece here, which is a little cargo net. These little fasteners are a real pain because they snap, because maybe they acted better when they were not 23 years old, but now they're 20 years old. I managed to pop off 4 of them while trying to be careful. 3 of them have remained. And there's a screw that will screw this to the carpeting and the trim. This is the trim that covers over the side, including the seatbelt retentioner. And here's what it looks like inside. This is one that has remained, but some of these other guys, these are where the fasteners reside. There's the one on the left side, and the footwell is hiding around here somewhere. I also ended up having to remove this which is the cover for the emergency brake and the little coin slot. All right, well, next I have to remove this piece here, which will force me to remove this top piece and get to the seatbelt fastener over there. I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, so today we're going to be working on the inside of the car and continue to try to get access to this back driver's side seatbelt tensioner. I'm going to be attacking this. I suspect I'm also going to have to remove this piece here, but I'm going to see if I can get around not doing that by just unbelting these guys here and down here. So let's get to it. With the seatbelt removed, I thought I'd show you kind of the origins of this wet seatbelt issue. This is where the A-pillar trim fits, and what can happen is water can leak around this, or any of these actually, and it drops down this column here. And you'll notice it comes down into this area, right onto here, where the seatbelt tensioner is, which is why we have some rust right here. And that makes the seatbelt wet. Okay. Here is the driver's side seatbelt tensioner out of its native home. I checked around. This is one where it's just it's not allowing any more pull out, and it doesn't retract. I've seen a bunch of videos about how to repair this. I'm a little leery about making this change myself, is because it is pretty life and death problem. I think what I'm going to do, I've also checked around for replacement seatbelt tensioners, and they're into the hundreds of dollars, over $700 at the local Honda dealership. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this be like it is until I get the car up and running, and at that point I'll make a decision about how much I want to invest, either time or money, into getting this resolved. But I don't have any plans on driving the car without a seatbelt or with a faulty seatbelt like this. Okay, on to resolving the trouble codes.